It's very tough. Okay, from here, I want you to pull those elbows in underneath the shoulders. Palms will be down. We will not do fists. I see this in yoga all the time, the fists thing, where people have their fists like this. We will not do that. Why will we not do that? Well, because the tissue that goes from our sternum all the way down the arm and attaches at our hand winds, if it shortens, it winds our wrist in this direction. If it lengthens, or if we counteract that, we wind it up or lengthen it by twisting in this direction. So when we're in this position, we're actually working on opening up all of that musculature. That's what we're working for. If we do this, we give into the musculature and it doesn't lengthen. So here we are, palms down, elbows in tight. Pretend as if somebody's trying to rip your elbows out from underneath you. You must keep them there. A yoga block at this point in time between your elbows to push against is ideal. You can do that. Absolutely put that in there. We're extending through the fingertips first. Okay, I want you to pull the abdominal cavity in. If you want to look at the video right now, you'll see that. That's me pulling it in. Now you can hear the laboring in the talk, in the voice. So I'm pulling that in, pushing my pubic bone essentially into the ground. Really helps to open up and stabilize that lower back. Shins forward and thighs back. The thighs going back is the major action here. Not so much shins going forward, but the thighs going back, and my glutes are on. With all I got, because I really want to stabilize the lower back and let that core take over. There's my core engagement again. Shoulders are going backwards. So what's that mean? Shoulder blades are going together. Basically, they're being pulled together, and my shoulders are widening as my elbows going together, and my wrists go slightly apart from each other as an action, not a movement. So notice I'm not moving them apart, but as I press into the ground, I am moving them apart. Trying. Crown. Tall. Chest and sternum out. Abs engaged. Thighs engaged. Okay, and relax. Pull those hands back so they're underneath the shoulders exactly, and the elbows are nice and tight. From here, we're going to do cobra repeats. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, we're going to slightly push up with our hands, but pull up through our back in 3, 2, 1. I really want this to be a glute and a lower back engagement exercise. We'll just do cobra repeats for a second here. I'm not really, I'll show you in a second, I'm not really using too much of my hands until I get to this threshold here, and then I'm assisting a little bit. But until then, I'm actually lifting with my lower back. Right? So just monitor that. Don't do everything. You shouldn't be doing a push-up. You shouldn't be lifting your lower ribs off the ground. It shouldn't be so much arm. It's just an arm-assisted exercise. One more. And relax. Hands go back one more time to the lower ribs or the upper ribs, just underneath the breastbone and the pecs, okay, if you're looking for a landmark. Thumbs are in tight, elbows are in tight. Now we're going to go ahead and do a little bit higher up dog push. So in 3, 2, 1. We're going to leave our knees on the ground though so we can really open up those hips. Shoulders are back and down. What's that look like again in reverse? That's my shoulders up and forward. So back and down. So I press through the ground to do that. And relax. All right, good job. Now, go ahead and roll over on your back. Okay, and you're gonna go ahead and bring your heels naturally as close as they come to your butt without then inching them. I don't want you to walk them to your butt. I want you to just sit them there. Palms are gonna face the face, elbows in tight, okay? Now, the action that your hands are gonna do the entire time as if somebody is pushing your hand to the ground. So my right hand pushes my left hand to the ground. My left hand then must pull forward this way. Boom. Here's how this goes. Okay, so this is the action. Without actually moving them, this is just the action. We're going to push our shins forward and pull our thighs back. As we do that, we press up. So 3, 2, 1, shins forward, pushing down through the heels of the ground or the foot, pulling the abs in, and here we are. Shoulders are down away from the ears, crown is extended, shins are forward, thighs are back. So those hamstrings are on. If they're not on, then everything just dipped. I'll turn mine on in a second in 3, 2, 1. You can see that activation. My hips jump up, my legs start to shake, my hammies are on. What was going to be a 12 or 15 minute act is now going into 30 minutes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Relax. My friends, that is warrior sequence. First time through. So I appreciate that. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for doing the routine along with me. That's it. Thank you very much. I hope it helped you. I hope you got the actions. We'll do this again. We'll do this again for sure. So thank you very much. Have a great day, and we'll see you when we see you.